Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back. Today I will be reacting to Camila Cabello's second acoustic at-home concert, and this is the Priceless concert.
You say he likes a good time. My oh my, comes alive at midnight. Every night, my mama doesn't trust him.
These keys sound like they're leading up to Havana, but I don't know if this is supposed to be an interlude or her improvising. I don't know what's going on right now. Sounds good.
No, cause he's only here for one thing, but so am I.
He's here for one thing, but so am I.
Little bit older, a black leather jacket, a bad reputation, insatiable habits. He was on to me, one look and I couldn't breathe. Said if you kiss me, I might let you have it. Ooh, la la la, it's true, la la la. Oh, señorita, señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la, it's true, la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita.
Did y'all hear that voice inflection? This right here.
It's true, baby, yeah. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming. Locked in the hotel. There's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. You know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. Oh, your lips undress me, you hooked on your tongue. Oh, love, your kisses daily don't stop. Oh no, there you go, making me a liar. Got me begging you for more. Oh no, there we go, starting up a fire. Oh no, 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 there you go, making me a liar. I kinda like it though. There we go, starting up a fire. Oh no, 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 there you go, making me a liar. Got me begging you for more. No, there we go, starting up a fire. Oh no, no, there we go.
I like these background vocals, don't get me wrong, but I love hearing just her voice. I love hearing her voice singular, like on this song. I feel like the background vocals in some ways complicate the organic vibe you get from just listening to someone sing during a live performance like this. Well, I guess not live because it's, you know, recorded, but you get what I mean. Do you get what I mean? That smile.
Hello again. I hope you guys like that. So for this next song, I'm very excited. I'm going to be singing Easy for You with my guitar teacher, Kelly Rosenthal. Ooh. Shout out to you, Kelly. We've done a lot of FaceTime.
Tell me that I'm complicated, and that might be an understatement. Anything else? You told me that I'm indecisive, fickle, but I try to hide it. Anything else? You tell me that I overthink.
Doesn't sound like you need to be with him. Well,
What that I'm indecisive, fickle, but I try to hide it. Anything else? You tell me that I overthink till I ruin a good thing. Anything else? You tell me that you'd rather fight than spend a single peaceful night with somebody else.
shit, this sounds like a complicated relationship. I don't know if he's like telling her those things for her own good or to like mess with her self-esteem.
Really know me, the future and hold me. All of the mazes and the madness in my mind. You really love me. You know me and you
And
love
I think
me.
in a relationship, those kinds of critiques should probably like be spread out over time as opposed to being made all in one conversation, because that can be a lot for someone to handle. You know, if you're telling them you're indecisive, you're fickle, I can see straight through you, you overthink things all the time, you self-sabotage the good things that happen in your life. Like, I guess it depends on what the circumstance is, but I think those kinds of critiques, whether they're true or, well, you know, if they are true, I don't know if that's something you just want to drop on somebody you're in a relationship with, like all in one sitting. But I don't know. I guess she didn't give that context. Now, on the other hand, it's important for these conversations to take place. You know, if you see some alarming behaviors in your significant other, and you know, you have the socio-emotional skills to point them out and make those observations without dragging them through the mud and just trying to attack their identity, I think that could be a productive conversation. Anyway.
And it's the kind of thing I always hoped I'd find. Always thought I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy. Seem so easy. Always thought I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy.
Oh, that's good. So I guess he was telling her those things to look out for her so she could take that information and hopefully become a better version of who she already is. So that's nice. And it's always good to have someone who just understands you.
So easy. Touch me till I find myself and I feel it. Tell me with your hands that you're never leaving. Always thought I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy. Yeah, never liked my crooked teeth. You tell me they're your favorite thing. Anything else? Stretch marks all around my thighs. You kiss them till I change my mind. But everything
That's kind of
else.
cute. That's kind of cute. I don't know what the media is telling women, but the guys that I know, myself included, when I see stretch marks on a woman, I don't mind.
You really know me, the future and hold me.
And you'll see that if you're with a woman who works out a lot too, and you know she's kind of thick, like she'll have stretch marks, but it won't be anything like, it's not a turn off or anything. You know, it's just she works out a lot and she's out here getting brolic. So if anything, that's a turn on.
Really love me. You know me and you love me. And it's the kind of thing I always hoped I'd find. Always thought I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy. Seem so easy, yeah. Always thought I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy. Seem so easy. Touch me till I find myself and I feel it with your hands that you're never leaving.
some noise if you're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if this was a real concert and there were people. But you guys are all through there. So I'm
You can tell she's an extrovert. Strong extrovert energy emanating
big kiss.
from her.
And for this next song is called Used to This.
She's
it's probably that and First Man are my favorite songs from Romance. And we did a piano version of this. It's a medley with All These Years from my first album. See, I told you we're going to be taking a little sentimental journey from the beginning to now. And yeah, I love this. This was probably, I think this is my favorite arrangement in this kind of concert jam session thing. So I hope you guys like it. Once again, I absolutely love you. You know that. Enjoy.
I think this song is on her CAMILA album. Am I wrong? That's not what the song is called. It's not called Am I Wrong? I just want to know if it is. Oh yeah.
Years, I still feel everything when you are near. And it was just a quick hello, and you had to go, and you probably will never know. Still the one I'm after all these years. No, I never liked San Francisco. Never thought it was nothing special till you kissed me there. No, I never liked windy cities, but I think maybe when you're with me, I like everywhere.
That is so sweet. I never liked windy cities until, I don't know, you were there with me, and so I like it everywhere.
I like everywhere.
Or I like everywhere when you're with me. I know I butchered that.
It's the strangest feeling midnight. I'm not leaving, no, for once. I think I'll stay. I say your name, just listen. Doesn't it sound different? Never whispered it this way. It's gonna take me a minute, but I can get used to this. Feeling on your fingertips, the feeling of another kiss. It's gonna take me a minute, but I can get used to it.
You can tell her guard is still up and she's learning how to let herself be loved. That is adorable.
This, like every tattoo on your skin, I'm memorizing every inch. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. Definitely. No, I
Yeah, you
never
know what, y'all? Let yourself be loved. If, you know, and you'll know if it's the right person. If it's not, you'll get that sense too. You might be in denial and you might lie to yourself and say, oh, but it is the right person. And they over here like dogging you out and treating you like dirt. Be careful. Try not to open your guard up with them. Give them a little more time to, I guess, prove themselves. But with somebody, when you're with a good-hearted, kind individual, you know that you can be yourself. You know that you could let your guard down and they're not gonna think anything of it, you know.
I like tequila, but there's something about when I see her, think I need a drink.
Because I think in romantic relationships, there's very little room for judgment. Little to no room. Observations are different than judgment, though. So let's get that clear. You know, if you or your partner has some problematic behaviors or some bad habits that you picked up in the past and they're starting to manifest in this current relationship, it is appropriate and healthy to point those things out in a thoughtful way, and propose some kind of solution or remedy to the issue. But that's different than judgment, than seeing your partner for their behaviors and then just being like, oh, they're a bad person. You know, like if you get to that point where you see your partner, like you think they're a jerk, I just don't know how you come back from that. You know, if they commit certain actions and your mind goes to like they're a jerk or they're evil or I hate them, I don't know if it's possible to come back from that. People do it all the time, but people also end up in miserable relationships for, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. I just know that in my future encounters, there can't be a lot of room for that judgment shit and not giving folks the benefit of the doubt. And that's why I'm a big fan of asking questions in relationships to get clarity, rather than making accusations or assuming like you know what's going on in somebody's head, because that could turn out bad in both respects. I've been on the receiving end of that, and I've also been the one making assumptions and accusations and that were not necessarily real. It wasn't founded. It was just like shit that was going on in my head, and that doesn't feel good, whether you're the one giving it or receiving it. Manny's advice. That's the next channel. That's the name of the next channel.
It's gonna take me a minute, but I can get used to this. Feeling like your fingertips, feeling of another kiss. It's gonna take me a minute, but I can get used to this. Like every tattoo on your skin, I'm memorizing every inch. I can get used to this. I feel it all. I can get used to this. I'll risk it all. I can get used to this.
Wonderful performance. Good for you, Camila.
You did you have fun at the concert? Were you head thrashing the whole time?
If y'all enjoyed this reaction, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.